Hey, how's everyone doing today? This is New York Dan here. Good evening, good evening. Or good morning, actually. It's coming up on good morning. Guess what I got? I got me some serious watch problems, guys. Brand new, fresh watch. Yup. I was over at Walmart and I happened to see this was on clearance. Yeah, it only cost me 13 bucks, mateys. It's a really cool watch, and I'm going to show you a feature it has. We're going to talk Sarasota, Tim. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to talk all about it. I got me notes right here, lads. Yeah, I've been under the gun. I was just out tonight at Walmart. My chair's making a bunch of noises here. I'm not farting. Huh. Um, I shut the image stabilization off on this phone as an experiment with this camera only. What would they call that? The selfie camera, so that I can see what I'm filming. We'll see. Maybe that was doing the Godzilla. It's going to be an experiment. I was peed. Last night, I put that video up, and it turned out to have a terrible Godzilla. I'm like, what the heck? Man, I got to get me to the bottom of this. Don't tell me I got to get a new phone. I'm not caving in. I'm not going to buy that damn iPhone. I'm sorry, guys. Too much damn money. We're going to talk about that. Tim was just looking at that. Check this watch out. Timex. Yeah, it's name brand. And I'm going to show you when you press the bezel in, or the bezel. Check this out. It lights up. You see that? Isn't that cool? Yeah. I got this on clearance for $13. And I like the band too. It's a plastic band. Yeah, these are very comfortable to wear. I don't really like the metal bands, but get this. You won't believe this crap. Leslie told me that this kind of plastic band, there's some crap about, she said it has like chemicals in it that can like go into your skin or whatever, and they can affect like your hormones. That's pretty crazy stuff, huh? Who would think that? I have this is almost the same band as my other watch that I got that I was wearing on the cruise, the Hugo watch. I'm looking at it now. I have it over on the table. It's almost the same band. But for that price, can you imagine that? I got me watch problems, so I went to Walmart and I returned a watch that the battery wasn't working or it was dead. I returned it. It was only like an $11 watch. I ended up buying a $13 watch. This looks good, though. I'm happy about that. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, I got me glasses on. I can't find... Now I lost my other glasses, which they have a better prescription. These are cool. They have like a bluish tint. I might have to wear these tomorrow. Yeah, guess what's coming up on the channel, guys? Mystery road trip this weekend is coming at you. And you may even see Leslie. We're going to see. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see. Hilton Tom may have set us up with a hotel. Yeah. We'll see. Just tap water tonight, guys. Tap water. Yeah, I'm not drinking me iced coffee at night. I won't be able to get to bed at all. I won't get any sleep. And the rate this is going, it's going to be my early morning chat. I was starved. I just had some of those roasted peanuts as a snack. And I got a story to tell you about my Jimmy John's. I got a sandwich. Yeah, that's on my list here. That's coming up here. We're going to discuss it. Oh, we're going to talk about the new mayor. New York's got a new mayor. Yup. There's a bunch of stuff going on. Whole bunch of things. I just caught Tim's latest video when I popped in here when I got home. Yeah, he put up another video. Oh, I got me medical results, mates. Yeah, look at this. The whole printout here. Be careful not to dox myself. Yeah, all the numbers. And they ran quite a few tests. I'm surprised. There's a lot more tests than they used to run. The last time I had a physical done, about, when did I have it done? 2008. What would that be? 17 years? Jeez Louise. Yeah, they got some more tests going here. I'll talk about some of the numbers there. What else is going on? Yeah, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it will be good if this Godzilla problem. I have a hunch. Yeah, when you have image stabilization, it has some kind of software in the phone. And the reason is, you may think that's crazy, but what it does is it processes the video. It takes a few minutes, or not a few minutes, but it's delayed to make sure the video is stable. It has to process that, and then it has to put the audio, it has to match it up. So it's a little slower in processing the video. I think it shouldn't do this. It shouldn't be like that. But this phone is one of the first really good camera phones. It was made by Sony. It's Android. And the software in it, it's a glitch. The algorithm, it doesn't, I think that throws it off. If you, also I ran out of memory card when I was filming last night. So I think if it abruptly cuts it, it messes the video up. And also if you start talking too fast when you start filming, I think it gets it messed up. Well, I shut that feature off because it's on a tripod anyway when I'm doing the selfie. And I also did that at Walmart because apparently you can have the rear camera on stabilization and you can have the selfie cam not stabilization. So it's an experiment. You'll see the Walmart video. I was just there. I'm going to post, I got to paste that together. I got to merge it and post it. I'm going to do that tonight. Yeah, the night's burning by too. It's unbelievable. So let's see here. Yeah, where do I start? I'm going to get my other phone too. I'm going to go over some of the comments, do stuff like that. That's coming up. I got to get back up to speed here. And yeah, I got to get over to the boat. There's more. I've been under the gun. I've been going nonstop since I got back last Thursday. Had a good time on the cruise. I regret that I didn't go to that Maho Beach in St. Martin. I regret that. You guys were saying in the comments, do it. It's like once in a lifetime. I hope that's not true. I hope I get back to St. Martin again on a cruise, and then I'll do the excursion. Yeah, I kind of regret it, but it was damn hot out. And I'm not used to that heat. And even in my cabin, they gave me a fan for the air conditioning to help it work better. The guys came in and tested the temp. They had a digital readout. I swear, I woke up and I was like sweating, and I couldn't even keep my shirt on. I was wearing like practically nothing, and I was like dying in that room in the afternoon one day when I took a nap. I think it was like 80 degrees in there. So by the time the guys worked on it and they came in with their official temperature probes, they were getting a digital reading of close to 74 degrees. And the guy's like, look, it's coming down. It's coming down. And then, so they left me a fan and they had me blow a plug-in fan to help circulate the air in the cabin. I'm not used to these temps, guys. 74. That might be great for Tim's trailer in Bradenton. But I'm not. I'm used to New York. When I got back here tonight, or lately, it's been chilly out, and I have my electric plug-in heater going and stuff. I looked at my bedroom temp, and it's like 65 degrees. 64 That's what it's usually the temp is. And I'm wearing like a short sleeve shirt or whatever. I'm not used to this hot weather, you know? And you know what happened when they got down to the islands, the Caribbean islands? They must, I think the whole system on the ship, they're stingy about putting it on. It works. They turned it up when you were in the islands. Then my room was too damn cold. My cabin got too cold, but I didn't dare touch anything. I just put like sweatpants on and put the comforter over me. Let's hope that was washed. I should have asked them to replace that. Next time. The next Carnival cruise, I'm going to check that over. And I'm going to see as soon as I get to the cabin. That's the first thing we're going to check. What's going on with that comforter? Yeah. So, I wrote down some sayings here. That was kind of funny. Oh yeah, I posted that weird Godzilla effect video. I took a clip I saw when Tim was talking with his helmet, with his face squished in. I heard him say Godzilla. I'm like, I gotta film that part. And then the other Godzilla pieces are from the video game I played on the cruise ship. It was a different game. It had a Godzilla light or whatever. I'm like, I gotta film that. Yeah, it's up on the channel. It's like a 10 or 12 second video I made. Using AI and advanced editing, guys. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend New York Dan. Yeah, he can do that advanced stuff too. That video is practically the same kind of thing that JJ puts out. The Godzilla Sarasota video. Yup. So, yeah, a few things I wrote down. These are kind of funny sayings. I saw one on a YouTube movie. And this, one of them, it's like a slogan for Sarasota Tim. One of them is, your future is in your past. That's like a good one for Sarasota. Yeah, he used to do a lot of stuff. He did fishing. He said he was going out on boats all the time. He drove a Harley across the country, all this stuff, California. Yeah, your future is in your past. And then there's another one. Here's another weird saying. Now is tomorrow. Now is tomorrow. That's kind of weird. Or tomorrow is now. I don't know. It was an old movie that came up. I wanted to check it on YouTube. I think it was from the 50s. It was called Now is Tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, like a sci-fi type thing. Yeah, some strange sayings there. I want to check out that Gene Hackman movie too. That one I saw on that channel, the Fran Lab channel. What was it called? The Conversation. Oh, one of you left in the comments. You were saying that Fran used to be a man. Is that real? I can't even believe that. Are you fooling me? I had no idea. I heard her mention some weird things, like she sounds like she's towards the left. And I've heard her mention stuff. She lives near Philly, and she's mentioned some political stuff. But I cannot believe that. I don't know if that's true or if they're joking around. I thought she was a lady that is in the science, and she does these like electrical, finds cool like displays and experiments and stuff. I'm like, that's really cool. You have a chick that's in the science like that and doing all that stuff. I'm like, that's kind of cool, her channel. Yeah. I'm like, she stays in shape. She does the science stuff. She's a cool lady. I don't know, guys. So, what else can we talk? Oh, the mayor of New York, another political thing. Yeah, this channel's getting all political, right? Turning into a political channel. I'm sure Fran appreciates having some Trump supporters on board her channel. So, Mayor Zoran Mandami, I think his name, how you say it. Yeah, he won it. He got elected, and he beat out Cuomo. I don't know, guys. Let's hope, fingers crossed, that city doesn't get so dangerous that I can't even like walk over to that cruise. Excuse me. That it used to be really bad when Mayor de Blasio was in office. One of my friends, we would go in to see basketball in the city and stuff. Madison Square Garden. It's right by the train. It's right in the same building, I think, as Penn Station, practically, for those that are out of town. And we would do stuff, hang in the city sometimes. We took the subway and things. And we were on there one day. This one, when de Blasio was in, man, it was getting bad. We were on the subway, and there was like a problem where you had a guy that was probably homeless on the train, a bum or some situation like that, but he was getting belligerent. He was shouting, he was yelling, he had some rant he was doing, kind of like New York Dan, dare I say, but he wasn't doing it on YouTube. He was doing it on the train, and he was getting kind of scary. And he was shouting, right, and he was right next to us, and the car was very crowded, and we had nowhere to go. Man, that was a scary ride. We got off, I think, at an early stop just to get out of the situation. As soon as the train stopped, we had to get off. And then there were like, we would go by, just by Penn Station even. We went to this thing across the street. It was a part of a St. John's basketball deal at a pub. You got like some snacks there. And there was like there were homeless people that were getting really like belligerent. One guy, he was going through a garbage can in the street, and he was like throwing everything out of the can, and he was like throwing it at people walking by, and he was shouting and stuff. It's bad news. I don't know what I mean. It's a bad problem. They need help. I don't know what the solution. They need like mental health, the homeless. And I don't know how it's controlled. Maybe when you have different mayors in. Since Mayor, now I'm trying to think of his name, Eric Adams. He has, I think I don't know. It's too bad he's leaving the office because he was doing a good job. The city looked better. When I walked to the cruise, I had no problems. I think he was doing a pretty good job keeping it like tough on crime and keeping it safe, in other words. I hope this new guy is not, I hope he can keep the city safe and it doesn't go bad. I mean, once it becomes unsafe, that's not good for anyone, and can you imagine like being like a female, somebody that's like small or whatever, walking through that city? You definitely want it safe. Then if I got a problem with it, it's bad. Come on. These guys most of them aren't going to mess with me, but it gets close. That city was under de Blasio, it was getting close where you're going to be caught in a bad situation in there walking around, I don't know. I hope this guy can handle it. I hope you can't be too lackadaisical about the crime in that city. I'll tell you that much. It can get out of hand real fast. I'm kind of, in a way, I'm kind of glad that Cuomo didn't win it, because that guy, when COVID was going on, there were people that were sick with it, and he decided, I think there was some kind of deal where Trump sent the hospital ship, and he didn't want to like use that ship. He wanted to kind of snub him politically and be like, we don't need that